that a problem?
I did, but you know, knowing the situation and us both not working, you always feel like, well, I don't want to jinx it. What if I give him this money and he wins it and he turns it around, you know?
Right. Have you given him money before? Have you ever given him money to gamble?
Your Honor, I've never given away money.
Is that true? She's never given you any money?
No. It's always been a loan that I paid her back.
But I don't understand why this time you don't think it was a loan then. 5-year relationship, she says she's never just given you any money.
Right,
Ever.
yeah, she's stingy with that. Yeah, she's always...
She's been stingy, but this time, around your birthday, she gave up $2,150. Miss Stingy over here?
Right, it was kind of shocking. Especially when I said, okay, we'll split the... Because this is the way I'm thinking. If we're going to split the winnings, then it's obviously not a loan. Because if it was a loan, then I would keep my winnings and then just give you your money back.
Well, let me ask you this question. What can we do to stop you from gambling? Because you really don't have anything. How much money you got in the bank today?
Today?
Yeah, today.
$500.
$500. And don't you have to pay rent?
Yeah.
Don't you have to eat?
Coming up.
Put gas in your car? Pay that cell phone bill?
Right.
Wireless? You probably don't even have wireless. You got wireless?
Got wireless.
Okay. Well, how are you going to pay all that with $500? Take a bus up to Las Vegas and hope that you win some money? That's no way to live life. And to think about if you decide to have children with this man. You're going to be gambling to buy baby milk.
I know that's
what kind of daddy is this guy going to be? Living this life, 5 years you've been with this man who you said swept you off your feet, and today he got $500 in the bank.
That's the life of someone who plays. I mean, everybody at one point crashes down.
You think this is it for him?
I think this is it for him. He's honestly a really good person, and I hate being in the situation, but it's just not fair. I work very hard for my money, and I'm living off of my savings right now. There's no way I would ever agree to just give you
money. Well, you know, gambling is just as bad an addiction as alcohol or drugs. It's just another addiction.
It's a real serious addiction, Your Honor. I mean, I feel it on myself, but...
How have you felt this addiction in your life? How have you felt it, the negative parts of it?
The negative parts of it, it's, you know, it stops you from focusing on work, focusing on, you know, career or building a skill that you can use in the future because, I gotta admit, the money's enticing, you know? It's hard out there, the economy's tough. I might have $500 in the bank account today, but if next week I have $10,000 in my pocket, not a lot of people are going to be able to match that. So, you know, that's always in the back of your head.
When you average it all out, though, when you average it all out, I bet you have probably more low times than high times. Because remember, we agreed that when you win that $10,000, you're going to give it back to them anyway. It's just slowly going back to them. So that $10,000 never works for you. It works for the house. If you don't get help, somewhere down the line, the road's going to come to an end. It may be coming to an end with this lady, but she says she is fed up.
Yeah, this last year and a half since, you know, the economy's been so bad and business has been so bad, everybody's just kind of waiting for me to make something happen.
In your family?
In my family.
And is that cultural? Are you the oldest boy?
Yeah, exactly.
And you're Armenian?
Exactly.
And so in your culture, you're expected to provide for your family?
I'm expected to make it happen in
any way possible. Wow, so you have to overcome a cultural obstacle as well as this gambling problem of yours.
Right.
Well, I think you need some help.
It's tough. I mean, I don't know if there is help for this situation because it's more like a way of life now. I'm actually trying to...
888 admit it. 1-888 admit it. That's the number. Gamblers Anonymous. And I bet you there's somebody in your situation. You are not the one and only person that's suffering with what you are suffering with.
Oh, I know that.
You're not. But you got to get help. And I can imagine how difficult it must be because you have this family that's expecting you to take care of them. We're in a bad economy here, and then you have this problem. And so it's like 3 things going on, and then you got this girl that may not be with you. Are you going to stick with him?
I'm going to stick with him.
You have to stop being an enabler, too. Okay? You know that this man has a gambling problem. You have to say, listen, I'll pay a bill for you, but I'm not giving you the money to go to Vegas. I'll pay your wireless bill because I know you're trying to help your mama, but I'm not giving you money to go to Vegas. That's how you help him. You don't give this man any money until he gets some help.